Well, another day, another card to flip over. So, since I seem to be going in a overall counterclockwise fashion, I think I'm going to continue that and pick the upper right hand corner and see who we get. And today's card is the Red Ranger. Very cool. As how Bandai generally does with the Power Ranger figures, you have generally two molds for the core normal figures, the male mold and the female mold. And of course the Red Ranger is the male mold, with all of the various quirks and everything else that it covers. It's basically the same figure as the Black Ranger that I reviewed a couple of days ago. Same posability and everything, so I'm not really going to cover that too much. But I'm going to talk a bit about the sculpt. The arms and the legs are the same as the Black Ranger, still very nicely cut and molded, and just look very nice. The accessories, these two right here on his belt, are the same as every other figure in the line. Again, they're also still very molded well. And the chest is the first unique part on here. The sky symbol is very clear on his chest, and the gold trim highlights it very well, and it really does look nice. I like how big it is. Okay, and finally the other unique part to this figure is the helmet. The dragon symbol on the sides is sculpted in very well. The only problem I have is looking at it straight on, the guy looks weird and I can't really place why. This is really the only figure that I have that really seems to have that kind of issue. Everyone else looks fine. I can't really explain it. But overall, still a very good figure for the scale and everything. And that idea continues with his accessory. The the Dragon Sword is the American name. The Japanese one is the Sky Sword. It's solid red plastic, which is still pretty nice. I like the fact that each Ranger's getting their unique weapons molded in their colors. Okay? And as you can tell, it's very well molded. And you may wonder what that little part there is for. Well, I'll get to that in a sec, but the big thing is the Ranger can hold this weapon really well. See? Unfortunately, this is still getting back into the same problem I've had with all of them. He still holds it a lot looser in the right hand than he does in the left hand, because they had to because Bandai packaged the figures holding the sword. So yeah, there's that. It's not that I mind. It does make them look a bit more dynamic, but it really does distend the plastic. And see, there's still a little space there, actually a good bit of it, and a good deal less on here. But getting back to the sword, because that's just a small quibble in the long haul, and really doesn't take it down too much. But the big thing about the sword is, with the Pink Ranger's weapon, you can combine them together to form the, the Japanese name here, the Sky Buster. And it looks pretty good. I mean, it's not perfect. The handle's kind of bent and makes things look strange. But overall, it's really nice and really looks good. And of course, the other major accessory is the Mega Card, for lack of a better term right now. It's not his Morph card. That comes with the Deluxe Gosei Morpher, but overall, it looks pretty good, and I can't quite tell what Daiso card this picture comes from, or it might just be new art. Sorry about that. So, at the end of the day, again, it's still a very good figure. It's just the helmet's the weirdest looking one of the bunch. Oh my gosh! Another day, another review done. So, if you'll stick around until tomorrow, you can see what's next on the draw. Thanks a lot.